A massive asteroid is about to hit the Earth, and who knows, this could be the greatest natural disaster of all times, as it promises to be quite catastrophic. NASA has issued a series of warnings on this, and so has the CEO of SpaceX, Elon Musk. During most of their terrifying warnings, they describe the asteroid as a monstrous space rock approaching the planet Earth. Now the biggest concern is, what would happen to the Earth when it gets hit by this massive asteroid? Stay tuned to the end of this video as we leave your jaws dropping with the most shocking findings. The initial awareness was first raised when a podcast star, Joe Rogan, tweeted an article on asteroid Apophis by the Daily Express, a British tabloid, warning of an impending asteroid shock, which will most likely be a shocking twist on a harmless cosmic occurrence. Elon Musk quickly responded to Rogan's post, warning all humans of the potential disaster. His tweet read, "A massive rock will strike the Earth sometime, and we presently have no protection." People ignored these warnings as there was no clear proof of how much damage the asteroid could cause and the part of the Earth it would hit. Early in 2022, NASA is back on its feet again to warn humans that massive asteroids are fast approaching the Earth. Unlike the earlier speculations, NASA has reported that not one, but as many as 5 asteroids are charging toward our planet. These asteroids are pretty comparable to the size of a bus in terms of their sizes. However, what is so disturbing is the fact that NASA's satellite has captured millions of asteroids in varying size from hundreds of miles to several femtometers in space. Apophis is a 370-meter diameter near-Earth asteroid discovered in 2004. It rounds the Sun every 324 days and comes near Earth every decade. It received attention when early studies predicted it would impact Earth around 2029. Asteroids the size of Apophis are rarer and approach far closer to the Earth. While they draw a lot of doomsday attention, they are also uncommon for scientists to investigate its surface and other characteristics that might aid the planetary defense. Moreover, Apophis is one of the 2,000 identified potentially hazardous asteroids. Most asteroids are shattered before entering the Earth's atmosphere. Like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, they may break out from their orbits and collide with the Earth. When this happens, dust and smoke rise in the atmosphere, preventing sunlight from reaching our planet and causing the global temperature to fall. As a consequence of this calamity, many live creatures may die. If an asteroid as big as a 20-story building hits the Earth, it might destroy a small city. Let's take, for instance, the 40-meter asteroid which struck the Tunguska region of Siberia on June 30, 1908. Its catastrophic impact devastated a London-sized forest, making it the most impactful and significant asteroid impact in modern history. To commemorate that, the United Nations recognized June 30th as International Asteroid Day in 2016. The goal of marking this day is to raise awareness about the potential collision with Earth posed by numerous celestial bodies drifting in space. To date, Asteroid Day is recognized, and scientists, astronauts, and celebrities join together to raise awareness about Earth-crossing asteroids' threats to our planet. Aside from learning more about the solar system, scientists are most interested in learning about the overall number of asteroids and their paths and physical qualities. The weakness of human defense status in space against possible asteroid crashes is highlighted. Science fiction scenarios and possible Earth remedies are described if these hazardous and free-floating celestial objects turn towards Earth. Research has proven that there is a 3% chance Apophis might collide with Earth sometime in 2029. Nonetheless, NASA classifies it as a potentially hazardous asteroid, and it's seen as an improbable but concerning space threat. According to a post by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Apophis will cruise harmlessly past Earth around 19,000 miles or 31,000 kilometers above the surface. In fact, it will pass so near that its gravity may affect Earth. That's the accurate analysis. NASA has been wrongly interpreted and dubbed preparing the worst for Armageddon. So it goes to say that we're not as helpless as Musk implies, although it doesn't mean Musk is incorrect. Musk's allusion to the enormous rock that would destroy us has left many people in the dark regarding humanity's destiny. His remarks came after an enormous city-killer asteroid passed Earth almost totally undiscovered by scientists recently. If Apophis were to reach Earth at 45,000 miles per hour or 20 kilometers per second, the typical speed of asteroid impacts, the energy unleashed would be around 10 billion joules. The amount of energy discharged by an impactor is defined by its diameter, velocity, density, and angle. The diameter of most near-Earth asteroids that have not been investigated by radar or infrared may only be calculated within a factor of 2 based on the asteroid's brightness. Because of the Earth's escape velocity, the lowest impact velocity is 11 kilometers per second, with asteroid collisions on Earth averaging approximately 17 kilometers per second. 45 degrees is the most likely impact angle. The diameter and mass from which density may be computed are also frequently guessed. The density is often assumed. The kinetic energy emitted in an impact event is determined by impact variables. The more energy released, the more significant damage on the ground is expected owing to the environmental impacts caused by the collision. Shock waves, heat radiation, developing craters with related earthquakes and tsunamis if water bodies are struck are examples of such phenomena. Human populations are subject to these consequences if they dwell inside the impacted zone. From all that has been said, asteroids can be disastrous to the Earth and, by extension, human existence. This brings us to the big question: what can be done to avert this disaster that threatens our abode? The only proven way to prevent the danger of an asteroid impacting Earth is to detect and deflect it off its path and on time. Many organizations, notably NASA, frequently conducted sky scans to find celestial bodies that may collide with Earth. These groups always seek new methods to defend Earth from heavenly bodies that may clash with it. First, its location has to be detected. Infrared imaging instruments aid in the detection of items that are too dark to view through reflected light. In addition, astronomers use ground-based telescopes to identify celestial bodies that potentially collide with Earth. Now, it is one thing to locate the asteroid and move further to conduct a series of research to prove if it will collide with Earth. This is where observation and data collection is needed. This can be done with many telescopic observations that continue for days, months, or in some cases years. Information collated goes a long way to help establish the asteroid's predicted track. Telescopic and satellite measurements educate us about the asteroid's properties such as structure, rotation rate, speed, and if they endanger the Earth. And when a potential disaster is detected, measures such as the development of methods for using a gravitational builder, thereby changing the trajectory of the asteroid by producing a gravitational force with a spaceship, medium-distance collision used for striking one or more spacecraft on the asteroid, or a laser beam may be used to heat up part of it to generate a thrust force on the asteroid. Nuclear methods may be employed as a last resort to break down the asteroid. One of NASA's planned missions intends to hit a faraway asteroid at 13,500 miles per hour to divert it away from Earth. JPL scientists have also considered launching a tiny spacecraft to meet Apophis as it flies past. The Apophis near approach in 2029 will be a fantastic chance for research, JPL radar scientist Marina Brozovi stated. We'll use optical and radar telescopes to study the asteroid. We may be able to observe surface features as little as a few meters in size using radar measurements. As one of the reasons why it was formed, NASA has a dedicated section, the Center for NEO Studies, that watches and analyzes undiscovered asteroids and their orbits to determine the precise route an asteroid will travel hundreds of years in the future. NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office also has been hard at work analyzing potential asteroid deflection strategies in the future. If an undiscovered asteroid passes through, or Oumuamua's twin returns from the deep abyss, the impact might be fatal. Worldwide disaster relief is needed to combat asteroids. Training and equipping amateur astronomers to collaborate with experts to safeguard our planet is essential. Everyone must be informed of the magnitude of the danger and the possibilities for eradication. Do you agree with our take? Let us know in the comment section. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates of space news coming your way soon. Thanks for watching.